When the governor spent about a half an hour presenting his state budget proposal to state lawmakers here in Lansing, he talked about this being a defining moment, a moment that is going to require sacrifice from a lot of people. It's a plan that'll likely get a lot of people riled up. He talked about one major point about cutting about $100 million in revenue sharing for cities, villages, and municipalities.
To get those dollars, it's not just writing people a check or municipalities a check. We're asking them to partner, to join us in showing best practice. And what do I mean by best practice? There are three main categories. Accountability and transparency. Do they have a dashboard? Are they doing a citizen's guide to financial statements? Employee issues in terms of compensation. Are they going to work with us like we're working and, again, follow our lead? We're not going to ask them to do anything we're not willing to do ourselves. But are we going to work hard?
Now, these are sweeping changes that really spare no one. Some of the other points of his plan: freezing the Michigan film tax credit at $25 million, taxing pensions, cuts to universities and schools. Under this plan, public school funding would be cut to a total of about $470 per student. The governor says it is a tough, bold plan that requires lots of sacrifice, but that it's necessary for the state's growth.
It's time to take a longer-term horizon. The day of kicking the can down the road is ending. It is time to take responsibility and to do longer-term horizon planning. So today, we were talking about a 2-year budget, a 1-year legal budget, but a 2nd year for planning. Think about this. Many of you have been watching Lansing. You've been in Lansing or watching Lansing for a long time. Think about the last time you had a governor sit or stand in front of you, look you in the eye, and tell you, with this package, we can have a fiscally sound, balanced budget for 2 years out for 2013.
Now, of course, one of the hot-button issues a lot of people have been talking about is the taxing of the pensions. There's also been some talk about a closure of one of the state's prisons, as well as a closure of a number of Michigan State police posts. This all comes as the state faces a $1.4 billion budget shortfall in the fiscal year that starts October 1st. So certainly a lot of work to be done and a lot of talk about the governor's plan. Reporting live in Lansing, Anu Prakash, Channel 7 Action News.
In fact, is he still talking to legislators now? He took a half hour presenting the plan, but are they learning more from him, Anu?
Yeah, they are. It's kind of a question-answer period for those lawmakers. After the governor spoke, then it was the lieutenant governor. Also, the state's budget director is in that room. And then the lawmakers had a chance to ask them questions. So that is still going on. It could go on well into the afternoon.
I'm sure there's a lot to work through. Anu Prakash reporting from Lansing. Thank you very much, Vic.